Hello everybody, Calamity here, and I can't do canonless consistently. Today's video is going to be all about the Spiral Abyss because it just got reset. So let's take a look-see at the new Spiral Abyss. As you can see, I did do the first 3 floors, but we've saved floor 12 for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to do floor 12 live on this video, and we're going to see how hard it can be. I don't think it's going to be too bad though. But real quick, let's go over what the blessing is this time around. So any active character that uses an elemental skill will have their normal and elemental skill damage increased by 40% for 12 seconds. For characters in Night Soul's Blessing, this is just about any Natline character. This effect is enhanced. Normal and elemental damage is increased by 80%. So guess what? If you guys have Mualani, you will have such an easy time in the Spiral Abyss because you're getting an 160% increased damage because for those that don't know, when you activate Mualani's skill, it counts as normal attack damage as well. So you're getting 160% because she also has Night Soul's Blessing, of course. So you're getting a ton of damage on your Mualani for free. So even if you are a new player, I highly recommend you check out Spiral Abyss and try to get as far as you can. Even if she's not completely done being built, I guarantee you can get at least floor 9 and 10 done. Those are super easy. And speaking of floor 9 and 10, this Spiral Abyss has been a complete reset. What that means is that even floors 9 and 10 have different enemies now, and they will probably have the same enemies for the rest of the year and even until the next nation is unlocked. So yeah, expect to see these enemies here for a very long time, and unfortunately, yes, that does mean we're gonna have to kill the baby saurian creatures. I'm sure you guys have seen the memes by now. They are here. These chambers are really easy, by the way, if you don't have a heart, because you have to kill these things. But then the second half is also really easy. It's literally just one ruin guard. Same for the second half, you do have to kill whelps again. And then it's just one ruin greater, that's it. Just one. One earth guard, and then a bunch of whelps and the saurian Yumkasaurus. So you do have to get through them. They're only level 76, so even if you're not confident with your teams, you can always over level. Like, just get to level 90, get your weapons to level 90, get some decent talent levels, and you can brute force your way past floors 9 and 10 pretty easily. You also get a 50% pyro damage bonus, so if you have any pyro damage characters, bring them along. Now for floor 10, you also get characters damage dealt by characters is increased by 50% when in Night Soul's Blessing. So again, any Natline characters this will apply to. Kachina, Mualani once again, or if you decide to pull and build Kenichi? Sorry, I forgot his name. In the second half, once his banner's out, you can come back to the Spiral Abyss and clear it with him as well. Floor 11 is going to give you a bonus to Dendro and Hydro damage, so if you're using both, that's a big damage for you. But feel free to use just a Hydro team. Like, again, if you're using Mualani, again, you have a free, on top of the 180% damage bonus we talked about earlier, you have yet another 60% Hydro damage bonus, which is insane. So again, if you have her, or if you have New Valette, or any of the very strong Hydro characters in this game, or Dendro characters in this game, you're going to have an easy time in this particular floor. But just to really quickly go over what enemies are on floor 11, because this is where people start to run into trouble for the Spiral Abyss, as it starts to get a little bit harder. As you can see, the enemy levels are starting to get closer to the cap, so you can't simply just over level it. But really quickly, in the first half here, you're going to have to go through a bunch of the tribes, the Water, Geo, and Dendro tribes. If you've been in Natland and you fought them, there's nothing really much to say here. You can group them up and then just AoE damage them down. Second half is just a Ruin Guard, 2 Ruin Guards, I believe. And this is the one where you have to defend the ley line in the center. So you can bring taunt characters, you can bring any character that can pull them away and stun them is really good. If you have Zhongli with his meteor, it stuns him temporarily as well with the petrify. So you have a lot of ways to interrupt them from attacking the ley line. You can also stun the ruin guards if you need to. Second chamber is just a bunch of geospecters and fungi. There's really nothing much to say here on the second half. It's it's one Mirror Maiden and one crocodile consecrated beast, excuse me. So it can be a little hectic. If you need to bring a shield, do so, but just fungi and specters. Third one is the elite members of the tribes, and then 2 fluid avatars of lava. Geo damage recommended, or anything that isn't pyro damage because they're very resistant to pyro. And then on the second half, it's just the veteran water tribe members. Not too hard there. And now you're caught up with me. We're in floor 12 and I haven't done it myself yet. So we're gonna do this live, so to speak, or at least I'll try to do it live. And when it comes to making Spiral Abyss guys, it's really hard to make them because it's like, hey, it's easy for me, but then you look at my account and you're like, look at all those 5 stars you have, Panda, no wonder why you say it's easy. And it's like, well, yeah, I've been playing for a long time, so I have a lot of characters ready and built. So I'm gonna try to do free-to-play-ish teams that you can also try to build yourself or manage. Alright, I decided to go with these teams for my Spiral Abyss. I actually had to restart my game. I was getting some weird lag. I guess I had like a memory leak or something. It was weird. But anyways, if we look at the details before we even head in, for the first chamber, we have the Pyro Gunner and the Cryo Gunner, and we do not want to fight this guy without a Hydro character. It's really annoying when you don't have the right element to break the shields. So if you have a Mualani, it's great here. You know, obviously you don't want to bring like a Hydro DPS to the second half because there's the water phantasm things, and those are annoying to deal with as well. Jade Plume Terrashroom, I always recommend bringing a Hyper Bloom team specifically for this boss, but because my Hyper Bloom team's on the second half, we don't have that luxury. Because on the third chamber, you want to bring Pyro for the new gluttonous the Mountain King boss, because if you bring Pyro, it makes the fight a lot easier. So what you could do is do one run through with a Pyro team like I am doing here, and then on your second attempt or your second run through, you could switch it up, put your Hyper Bloom on the first half to make things easier for the second chamber if you're not meeting the time requirements. It does make the Jade Plume Terrashroom basically just falls to the ground with the Hyper Bloom team. But let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna pick that Elemental Mastery buff. And then first, whoops, we have the Samurai first. I hope Mona's an okay character for me to bring. She is a standard character, to be fair. You know, I know a lot of the 5 stars are in here and stuff, but that's all I got. Alright, we want to go to this guy. Keep stunning them, keep them grouped together. Do not let them get too far apart. Man, that guy was mean. You guys are so tanky. Oh, it took me almost like 2 minutes. Alright, hopefully we can clear this chamber pretty fast. I forgot what's on it. Oh boy. Want to get both of them in the Nihita skill? Last but not least, this guy. I don't know if we can get it in time. We're gonna try. Oh, barely. Barely. Alright, this is the boss chamber coming up. Let's see. Character damage within 8 seconds of sprint, 20% each character. You can only this once a week. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do more HP, more attack. Oh, you have to fight the fungi first. Ow. And then you get the boss. I see. Not bad. Alright, this boss is gonna be a little hard because we don't have Hyper Bloom, but if you brought your Hyper Bloom team here, you're probably gonna have a lot of an easier time than me. Ouch. Chicken is very angry at me. Alright, we're gonna do the full rotation one more time, and that should be it. I hope. Oh boy. Ooh. There we go. Nice time. Next is going to be this one. I really don't like that I still have to wait for this Magu Kenki to get up. It's such a waste of 10 seconds right here. He's gonna run away here. And Hyper Bloom, thank you for the... Oh, oh my goodness. Almost losing it there. Thank you for the carry, Hyper Bloom. Alright, Chamber 3. Elemental burst damage 20%? Yes, please. Just like the Magu Kenki, wait for it to get up first. Now we can do our full damage rotation. Oh, my Bennett died! My Bennett died! I didn't even realize. Oops. It's a redo. I was like, why can't I switch to him? It's okay. Gotta be careful with the attacks. Yep, this is where we use... You definitely want to use the pyro here. You see how much damage we just got for free? Because we blew up all the little bombs or whatever that he spawns. Good damage, free damage. Let's just keep building energy real fast. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wait for Bennett's ult. A little annoying that he rolled away from the Benadryl, but ow, what can you do? Oh boy. There we go. Hope we have enough time for the last boss. Uh-oh. It's unfortunate that my Zhongling's burst ended a little early there because he was just so low. So we had like this awkward like 10 seconds. I don't know if we can actually beat this boss with the amount of time we have left, but we'll try. Oops. Can you go ahead and split, please? Actually, don't know if I have enough time here. Oh boy, where is it? Oh, right there. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Let's go ahead and retry again. We just needed to clean up our first half just a little bit. Just got a little unlucky with that Zhongling timing, because those extra seconds really would have made the difference here. So let's go ahead and get the same thing. Nice damage. Let's get the full rotation again. This part right here wastes a lot of time. Oh, it's still spinning. My timing on that is a little off. Let's try to get the full rotation again. Oh, that spin! I think we got ourselves like 10 more seconds in the last run, I think. Quick, 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 quick! Need you to split! Oh, this is a big time waste right there. Come on. Look at that. 10 seconds is wasted because I have to wait. Alright, there we go. Nice. Got it. And we are done with the Spiral Abyss. So it's not too bad. I tried to use as much free-to-play friendly teams as I could. And again, my defense is Mona is a standard character, which you could have technically gotten for free if you used your 5-star selector on her. And Kazuha is in the rerun banner. Okay, those are my defenses there. Raiden Shogun will be in the next banner, by the way. If you're curious, grab all these. But yeah, because considering that this is a full reset of the Spiral Abyss, I'm pretty sure that's why it feels so much easier than previous iterations we've had in the past. But enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm sure Hoyoverse is going to see how much fun you're having and how easy this is. And then the next time this gets rerolled, it's going to be a bit harder. And obviously there will be even more new enemies and possibly new bosses as they add more to Natlan. As we get more enemies and stuff, those get added into the Spiral Abyss as well. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully this was kind of helpful to someone that's like intimidated by floor 12. It's honestly not that bad. There's a lot of different teams you could have used. It doesn't have to be exactly what I had. I tried to use some free-to-play friendly teams here. So if you have any of the you know, the more 5-stars you have, just use your best teams. Chlorine would have worked fine there. Tainari would have worked fine there. Raiden Shogun, once you get her, you can do some like aggravate shenanigans. Arlecchino, of course, destroys stuff. Farina, Navia, like even cryo units. You could buy your Ayako and Shenhe. So many units. Diluc probably still good. Just all depends on your account and what you have. But feel free to ask me any questions you might have if you're struggling with Spiral Abyss. I'll be able to. I'll try to respond to everyone in the comments down below. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Good luck to you in the Spiral Abyss. Again, if you're new, I highly recommend just doing floors 9 and 10. Don't feel too bad if you can't do 11 and 12. It is supposed to be quote-unquote ungame content. So if you don't have your characters optimally built, then it's okay that, you know, if you can't clear yet. It just means you just need to work on building some more characters, and that is totally fine. But yeah, leave a like and or subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.